Hi, this is Dale with 68caliber.com, and we're here at the Jacksonville NPPL, first year for this event at this venue, and first video in several years that I've done, and I'm here with the infamous and wonderful George Spurlock of Hardcore Paintball. We're going to talk a little bit about the Hardcore Torque, but everybody knows and loves the Torque, but we're going to talk about some of the improvements that's come along.
Yep. Originally, we came out with the standard Torque, the original one. A couple of critiques right off the bat were that the mouth was a little bit too small, and people wanted also to have the smoke shells, and so with the ABS that wasn't possible. So we also the next level was the loudmouth, and so we made several key changes. First of all, we increased the capacity to 180. Which is really good. Everybody's happy about that. We have a spring lid.
Yeah, everybody seems to really love that.
Yeah, that's been real well. And then of course we increased the mouth size, and so it's we call it the loud mouth, and it makes a whole lot of sense, right?
Oh, absolutely.
And so it's been very well received, and so we're real happy about those changes.
Okay, now what are some of the other improvements that you've made? Because everybody's talking about the loudmouth, and everybody's thrilled to death that the loudmouth is here, but you and Michael haven't been sitting on your laurels. There have been other improvements to the loader. Right. We made a couple of changes to one, the motor. The original Torque was with a 350 motor. We were able to get the speed that we needed with what we call the 150 motor, and that's been very popular. We also have a 440 motor available, which drop tests near 50 and does really well on some of our players' loaders. And then we also made an upgrade to the board where it's more easily accessible, because you can use either one 9-volt, two 9-volts, or six pack. And in doing that, you just have to unplug one of the 9-volt wires and plug in the long wire. Right. And on the original Torque, you had to take the board out of the cover here where the switches are. Right. But with the new board, it just the plugs are facing outwards, so you don't have to take it all apart. It just unplugs. Exactly. We just want to make it easier for everybody. This loader was designed to be simple, to be as fast as it needs to be, and the greatest part about it to me is its ease of assembly and disassembly. Okay. Now, of course, I know you've done this 1,000 times at World Cup, but let's do it for video now. Could you go ahead and take one apart for us? Brian, make sure you don't blink. All right. First of all, the best thing you need to do, you need to separate the shells from the posts in the back. With the polycarbonate shells, it's a little bit more rigid, so it's a little tougher. But once you get it up off of the post, then you just push one of the buttons on the inside on the same side, and then you can just separate that easy. Very simple. No screws. You can take this thing apart, wash the shells, put it back together in less than a minute. Right. And let's go ahead and, since we're here, let's go ahead and talk about some of the standard features. Like this particular unit has the two 9-volt setup, and with the new board, it's very simple to reach in, unplug one wire, plug in the harness for the 6-pack, run that around the feed neck here, and your 6-pack sits in here. Right. Very simple to use. It's kind of a 50-50. Some people prefer the 6-pack, and so we make that available. There's also a mode that we found you can use if you like the 440 motor, but you want to quiet it down just a little bit. You can use actually a 4-pack. It works really well. We've got some folks using that, and so it's just very functional for whatever you prefer. It's very adaptable. Yeah, we've just got something for everybody. Okay. Is there anything else that's going on that you want to mention in this video, or anything else you want to say? Well, there are a couple of things. First of all, okay. I want to thank you and 68caliber.com, because we use you guys exclusively to kind of roll out all of our initial stuff, and it really made a huge difference for us in kind of reaching the market in a fast way, and so I want to thank you for that. Absolutely, sir. Also, we have several teams shooting. The Bushwhackers organization is shooting the loader from the pros on down. Also, we have DC Arsenal shooting the loaders. A couple of personal sponsorships as well. A lot of other Division I and II teams using it. So you'll be seeing a lot more of the Torque. And we've got a lot of exciting things coming up in the future that we'll be rolling out first at 68 Caliber. Well, thank you. Is there anything that you can tease about here? Yeah, we probably are going to very soon have a signature series line featuring a very well-known and popular professional paintball player. Okay, so it's not me, because I'm no good. Well, I still owe you from the bad interview we had at World Cup 4 or 5 years ago. All right, well, George, I thank you for taking the time, and we wish you the best of luck in the future with the loader. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.